Hey, what's up, VC? Steven here, my very first video. I had a killer haul today. 6 bins got dropped off at the Goodwill close to my house. I'll turn this down just a bit. Anyway, those of you vinyl aficionados will know. Great album. Anyway, we'll get started. Amy Stewart. I bought it. Never judge an album by its cover, but I bought it because the cover was kind of cool. Thought it was a funk album. Realized it was disco. Yeah, but it makes the system bump. Anyway, moving on. Maynard Ferguson, Primal Scream. It's got disco leanings, but man, the jazz tracks on here. 3 on side A and 2 on side B. Really good. Pick it up. Okay, Moody Blues. Big fan. Like their early work. This one, first 2 songs are okay. Present, 1983. It's in a great shape, but not one of my favorite albums. Okay. Got this in a used bin. 99 cents. The Temptations anthology. All 3 records are there, along with the booklet. I looked it up on Discogs. It's worth some cash. But at the end of the day, it's a great listen. Moving on. Pat Garrett and Billy the Kid. Everybody who's a Bob Dylan fan knows that, well, you have to pay a little bit of money to get Knocking on Heaven's Door. Found this in a 99-cent bin. Gotta say, I like the instrumentals. For the most part, he wasn't the legend that he was in the 60s, but in the 70s, Sam Peckinpah, Bloody, great soundtrack. Go on. Oh, Mothers of Invention. How you doing? Yeah, it's not in the best shape, but I got it for $1. On the Verve label, I guess it was their stab at Sgt. Pepper's, obviously. See the Sgt. Pepper's Ode to cover. I guess Frank Zappa thought the Beatles were trying to cash out on their fame when they did Sgt. Pepper's. Right after Freak Out. Their version of Freak Out, anyway. Joe Walsh. Oh, the smoker you drink, the player you get. Those of you out there in the VC know. Great, great record. Joe Walsh does no wrong. Liam Michaels. Just found out the other day that he does that song, Do You Know What I Mean? Greatest breakup song of all time. This record's got a drum solo on side A that I could live without, but the rest of the record's really good. Good psych. Ringo! With a little help from his friends, Billy Shears here. Quite a few Beatles came through on their end of the bargain to help him with this record. Not bad, not essential, but if you're like me, an Apple label aficionado, you gotta have it. Moving forward. Billy Thornton, how you doing? Children of the Sun. Never judge an album by its cover. Of course, I saw this cover and I was like, this has got to be cool. I know Children of the Sun is a big hit. Side A, pretty terrible. Side B, okay, I can live with it. Of course, Children of the Sun being the big hit. I don't know. Out of a scale of 1 to 10, give it a 6. If you find it for 99 cents, though, pick it up. Side 2 is worth it. Alright. Oh. Haven't finished listening to this, the second side anyway. It's a double album. Freedom Suite, The Rascals. Probably their most psychedelic album. This has been shown on the VC before. And I gotta say, it's pretty ambitious for the only Anglo band to be signed to Motown Records. Of course, on this, they're on Capitol. Atlantic Capitol. My bad. One of my favorites. J.J. Cale, naturally. There's just something simple and perfect about this album. Garden Party. How you doing? Ricky Nelson. Yeah. Oh, surprise hit. Taj Mahal, Anthology Volume 1. Highly recommend this. Yeah, the cover is kind of trash, but the record is in perfect condition. Moving on. Ronnie Montrose. Open Fire. Cool cover. Very Jeff Beckish. 1978, I believe. Great record. Oh! Grin. A band I can't really find a lot of information on. Nils Lofgren, obviously, was up to be in the Stones at one point in time, and now, I think in 1985, if I'm not mistaken, he ended up joining Bruce Springsteen and the E Street Band. Pretty good album, though. Oh, what can I say? It's The Wall, Pink Floyd, $3. It's got some Maureen down here, but it plays great. Mark, Don, and Mel, Grand Funk Friends. It's alright. Not really VG, but the record's in great shape. Moon Martin. This is my second Moon Martin. First time I saw Moon Martin, I was like, how many times are you going to see a Moon Martin record? Pick it up, maybe once in your life. It's okay. Warren Zevonish. Not my favorite, but I haven't heard this one yet. That's it. That's all I got.